Breaking news overnight, firefighters battling a big fire in Hampden. News 8's Brian Spiros is there now with some harrowing details about what took place. Brian.
Yeah, a lot of neighbors ran to the rescue of those who they live near. That because of that, a lot of people, well, all of them, they got out safely. Now, the fire is out right now. State Fire Marshal's office just got here on the scene. And I want you to look behind me. And if I have my photographer zoom in, you can see just how bad the damage is. 9 apartments were affected by this fire, according to the assistant fire chief. 6 of them directly by the fire themselves. The other 3 suffered smoke and water damage. Now, this all is happening at the Dogwood Hill Apartments off of Evergreen Avenue. Assistant Fire Chief says call came in shortly after 2:30 this morning. When they got here, there were flames coming from the roof and some of the windows. Now, Jim just mentioned the harrowing details. We actually know that an 85-year-old woman who lives in a second-floor apartment, she had to jump out of her window to escape the flames. Luckily, below there were several men who lived near her. They were able to catch her, although officials tell us she did suffer injuries to the lower half of her body. She was taken to Yale New Haven Hospital. At this point, we don't know the extent of her injuries. Now, crews have been inside the building over the last hour or so, dousing some of the hot spots, ventilating the stairwell in one of the buildings to make sure that the fire does not rekindle. The American Red Cross is also here on the scene, assisting those who were displaced by the fire. But again, everyone was able to get out safely thanks to neighbors who went door to door ringing doorbells and knocking, alerting people to get out, because neighbors actually tell us the fire alarms, well, they never went off. The assistant fire chief says that is under investigation. The only injury to report, obviously, that 85-year-old woman who was taken to the hospital, and we'll continue to follow this story and bring you updates as soon as they become available. That's the very latest. We're reporting live this morning from Hampden. Brian Spiros, News 8.